Hey guys, it's post-trip Mambo checking in. Just want to talk about the vlog a little bit before we get into it. This vlog didn't really turn out the way I was wanting it to, and that's okay. This was my first time doing a vlog, but you will notice that towards the middle to the end of the week there is significantly less footage, and that is because I was running out of steam, and so there is significantly less footage for the latter half of the vlog, and I sincerely apologize about that. Regardless, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I appreciate you watching.
Hey guys, it's FifthMambo, that crafty streamer that likes cephalopods. I'm going on a trip to Illinois on Saturday. My train leaves at about 3:45, and it is a 20-hour ride to Illinois. I am visiting a friend of mine, and we are also going to the Pokémon fossil exhibit at the Chicago Natural Science Museum. I'm really excited. My boyfriend Axe, if you're in the live streams, you've heard me talk about him, has convinced me to try vlogging. I've never done vlogging before. I don't really have any experience with video editing either. And I'm gonna be doing this all on my phone. So we'll see how it goes. But I will be taking videos throughout my trip, and I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for watching.
What's wrong? What is it?
So I'm a little worried I'm not taking enough yarn, but also part of me is saying you're taking way too much. So I'm taking a couple different projects with me. The first one is a chevron blanket that I have just kind of been working on and off on. I designed this project specifically for my train ride because I wanted something kind of mindless, but also utilitarian. So I would have a blanket on the train. It is going to be in plain black and this crazy color. This is Karen's Smash Cakes in the color Turquoise Punch. My favorite color is mint, so this just kind of like works out like perfectly. I'm a little worried I'm gonna run out of the black yarn, but it shouldn't be too much of an issue. The other projects that I'm taking a lot of cotton yarn with me to make Japanese knot bags. This is the Masu bag pattern by Sweet Softies. This is Lily Sugar and Cream in the color Pebble Beach Ombre. So I'm taking a lot of yarn for those. I currently have a whip in this like dusty rose color. I think this is Bubblegum in Loops and Threads Classic Cotton. I think it's also just dusty rose. So I'm taking this. I'm taking Peaches and Cream and Mint, which this is my favorite color, so of course I am. I found this really pretty Loops and Threads pastel blue ombre, and then I'm also taking, what color is it? Fuchsia. So I have enough for 4 Japanese knot bags, but I work really quickly. If you've ever been in the live streams, you know that I work really fast. So I'm a little worried that this is not going to be enough yarn for both the train ride there and the train ride back. Those are both 20 hours each. Granted, I know I'm going to be sleeping for 8 hours on each trip, but that's still 12 hours. So I'm a little worried that I'm not taking enough yarn. I kind of want to take some yarn for some bandanas, even though none of my bandanas have sold in the past. That's okay. I found a really cute like leaf shape bandana pattern on Tumblr a few days ago that's kind of inspired me. I'm not sure if I should take that because I have so much other yarn for other projects. But I also have to remember and like keep in mind that yes, I work really quickly, but I might not also be working throughout my entire trip because I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff with my friend. So I'm a little stuck right now. So it's about 3:45 on Friday before I leave. I'm leaving here in about an hour and a half to go to Axe's place because he lives much closer to the train station than I do. I'm officially fully packed. My room is fully cleaned. Kitties are taken care of. Craft update. I worked on the bubblegum Masu bag a little bit last night. I got about to 6 3/4 inches, and this needs to be about 8 inches tall. I was working on this to hopefully free up a little bit of space in my backpack. I don't think that's gonna happen. So I'm still taking this with me to work on the train. Hopefully I'll finish it then. And that's really all I have. I think Axe and I are gonna get breakfast before the train leaves. We're aiming to be at the station about 2 hours before my train leaves. So I'm leaving in officially 24 hours. I'm a little nervous. Very excited. I'll keep you guys updated. So it's been about an hour since the last video update, so it's about 4:45 right now. And I've been putting in a little more work on the bubblegum Masu bag. I've officially reached the length for the bag portion itself. However, I do not believe that this is enough yarn for the straps. So I think I'm going to have to leave this project here at the house and finish it whenever I come back from my trip, which is really unfortunate because I was looking forward to working on this on the train. But if I don't have enough of this on my trip, there's no point in taking a project that is doomed to be unfinished for the entire duration of my trip. So sometimes we have to cut a loss. So I just pulled up to Axe's place. I'll be staying the night here. I think he's got pizza planned for dinner, so I'm pretty excited about that. I will not be recording for his privacy's sake, but we will pick back up tomorrow. Sorry about the audio quality in here and the lack of video updates. My train got delayed by like 2.5 hours. So I was supposed to leave the station at 3:45. We didn't end up leaving until about 6:15. So I did do a little bit of crochet, but I haven't really slept. It's 6:15 in the morning. I've mostly just been reading, but I didn't want to record videos in the car and accidentally disrupt the other passengers. And I ended up getting a seat that didn't have a table, so I wasn't able to record any of the crochet videos. But I think we're in the middle of Minnesota right now, but I will hopefully have more updates for you guys whenever we get to Illinois. So it is Sunday at around 7:15. I got into town at around, I want to say 2:30. So we got off the train, got an Uber, now I'm here. I managed to finish the blue Japanese knot bag on the train. This took about 2 and then some skeins of the Loops and Threads Classic Cotton. Really happy with how it turned out, kind of a denim vibe. I did not get any work done on the high-vis blanket, but this is what that's going to look like whenever it's all finished. So I will be working on that this evening. And that's all that I have. We went and got Culver's after we got in, and we've kind of just been hanging out. So my friend actually bought me a really cute keychain. It's a little pincushion plushie octopus, which is perfect for me. I'm so excited about this. They got this, what, December 19th of 24? Is that what you said? That's crazy, dude. I'm so excited. He's so cute. So this is my friend's cat. His name is Mars. And apparently he is very skittish around new people. But he warmed up to me pretty much instantly. It was very cute. Hi, Mars. He just looks perpetually concerned. And I love him very much. He is the stand-in for my kitty cat Sasha, whom I miss very dearly. But he's just hanging out with me and I'm so happy. Look at that sweet face. Oh my god, I love him. So it's about 11 a.m. on Tuesday. My friend and I are going to be walking to a nearby video game nerd shop, and I'm pretty excited about that. Other than that, I don't think we have anything else planned for the day. Tomorrow, we are getting up really early to go to the train station to go to Chicago. Our train leaves at 7 a.m. and our return trip is at like 7 p.m. so we're not getting back until after 9. So we're going to be exhausted tomorrow. But I will try to get some videos of the item shop while we're there, and I will keep you guys posted. I did not record yesterday because we didn't really do anything of note. We went to Michael's. I didn't buy anything. And we went to Daiso. I bought like 3 small things. I did buy a new crochet hook, which I will show you guys here in a little bit. And I bought some chips, drink, and I think that's really about it. So sorry for no updates yesterday. So it's about 2:30. We just got back from our shopping excursion. We went to the item shop, and I don't collect Pokemon cards, but I'm here for the Pokemon Expo, or the fossil Pokemon exhibit at the Chicago Field Museum. That's the name of it. So my friend found me some Weasel Pokemon cards for fairly cheap. Weasel's my favorite Pokemon, so I was really excited that they had some cards, and 4 unique ones. And then I got some Floatzel cards as well, which Floatzel's not really my favorite, but it's Weasel's evolution, I might as well. They also found a little Weasel figurine, so I can put him on my desk whenever I get back. He's so cute. I'm so excited about it. He was about $6. And then we went to Target, and after that we walked over to the Spencer's that was nearby, and my birthday's on Sunday. And I found this cup, and it's too perfect for me to have not gotten. It also comes with a little straw charm of an octopus. So it's my color, it's Kraken, it's perfect. Very excited to have this on stream. And crochet update. I worked on this blanket last night. I unfortunately ran out of yarn 3 stitches from the end of the row. I still have 1 more row to do on this section of black, but I even trimmed all of my ends and tied them together, and I'm still 3 stitches short. I'm a little annoyed by that, but now I have this much done on the blanket, and I think it's turning out quite nicely. And I am about to start a non-binary pride Japanese knot bag. I brought the yarn for it. Yeah. So we've reached the part of the video where I've started to slack on my footage taking. We're about to go to the Chicago Field Museum. This was Wednesday at about 10 a.m., but I hope you enjoy. We have finally made it to the Chicago Field Museum. I am stoked.
I'm sorry about it.
The bean. The bean. So, it's Thursday at about 6 a.m. I have been awake since 5 a.m. yesterday. We went to the station at about 6:30. We got on a train at 7:15. Went to Chicago. No issues with that. Had a great time at the Field Museum, as you saw in the footage of the Pokemon exhibit that I got. I got lots of pictures of all the other exhibits. I saw Sue the T-Rex. It was awesome, fantastic. And then my friend and I went to the Bean. That was cool. Got to slap the bean. And then I had a plain hot dog with ketchup. I mean, I don't really care for all the fixings of a Chicago dog. And I kept getting notifications for a weather alert, and we were waiting for our Uber to take us back to the station, and it just started pouring. My whole backpack was soaked through. My shirt was soaked through. My pants, my undergarments soaked through. I was very fortunate to have brought an extra pair of leggings, and I bought the Archeops fossil shirt from the Pokemon fossil store, which was awesome. Very glad I bought this shirt, but I didn't bring an extra pair of socks or shoes, and we got to the station at about 4:30 maybe, and our train was supposed to start boarding at 7:10. That was our departure time, 7:10. It got delayed for maintenance purposes. Totally understandable. However, it kept getting delayed. And there were a couple other trains that were put onto shuttle buses to go to their destinations. And ours just kept getting delayed. So we got on the train at about midnight. Mind you, our train was supposed to leave at 7. And we pull out a little bit, and they're doing maintenance. We have to turn the train around. We're not moving. There's a medical emergency. We have to pull back into the station. A woman gets off with her kids. We wait another about 20 minutes. We finally get the notification that our train has been canceled because the engine was defective. Okay, you can imagine the outrage that ensued, not from me, but from other passengers. My friend and I were just like, well, this really sucks. It's not a great way to end our really great day. We go back into the station, and we are told that they might have buses, but we might have to wait till the 7 a.m. train. What else were we gonna do? We couldn't afford the Uber. They live like 150 miles from Chicago. We're not gonna pay for an Uber. It was like $300. No. So we were very fortunate that a bus did come, and they managed to put the passengers for St. Louis, Springfield, and Bloomington on the bus at about 3:15-ish. So we left the station, got back to the station at about 5:15, 5:30. Had an Uber come pick us up and drove us home. I dozed a little bit on the bus ride, but I didn't really sleep. I've kind of been awake for 24 hours. And at one point, while we were sitting on the train, I realized that I hadn't taken off my shoes since they got soaked at 4:30, and I was a little worried about getting trench foot, so I took off my shoes and have just kind of been putting them on off and on throughout the evening when I needed to. I really didn't want to get trench foot. That did not sound like a good time. That did not sound like a great way to spend my next few days, especially my birthday. My birthday's on Sunday. But I got this cool shirt. I got the Excavator Pikachu plushie. I got lots of photos. I got great videos. I got to make some bittersweet memories with my friend. We're definitely going to be laughing about this like in the future, in the next couple days. I think Amtrak hates me. This is my second train of 3 that I've ridden that has been delayed. And I'm really hoping that my train home on Friday is not delayed, because I'm not gonna lie, I've been very homesick. I really want to go home. I miss my boyfriend. I miss my mom. I miss my cat. I miss Texas. I know Texas isn't great, but it's where I'm from. We're not doing anything today, as far as I know. I'm about to take my medication. It's 6 a.m. I'm gonna be down until like 2 this afternoon, and we're not doing anything. I think when I wake up, I'm gonna be packing up. But we're not doing anything. We're not going anywhere. After today, I don't want to do anything. I'll catch you on the flip side. You know, this rainbow really does make up for everything that we got put through yesterday. It's so vibrant over there. It's so pretty. So I am back at Bloomington Normal Station. It is Friday at about 3 p.m. My train does not come until about 4:30, so I've got about an hour and a half to kill. I'm so ready to go home. I'm excited. I'm not gonna lie. This station is so much more comfortable than Dallas Union Station. Oh my god. I just got home. I am stupid tired. So I'm gonna unpack. And I think I'm going to take a nap. But it's my birthday, and I've had a wonderful birthday. I had an awesome trip. It's just so good to be home. But I appreciate you guys watching this video. I apologize I didn't get more footage. This was my first time vlogging, so I wasn't really sure of when to record or when should I do a check-in. So I apologize. I wish there was more crochet footage. I ended up getting the exact same seat on my way home. There was a delay with the train. Of course there was. But like I said, I appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you so much. Hit that subscribe button if you guys want to see more content like this in the future. Other than that, keep it crafty. Bye. I realized after watching the vlog that I didn't do a proper talk about what happened the weekend I got back. So I got back Saturday. My train got delayed because there was freight train traffic, because of course there was. I didn't end up getting into Dallas Station until about 2 o'clock. My boyfriend came and picked me up. We went and got pizza, and then we went back to his place to hang out and watch movies, have a good time. We celebrated my birthday together. I stayed the night at his place. The next morning, we woke up and he took me to a local brunch house called Ellen's. It was really good. I ended up getting some crab cake benedicts for breakfast, which I don't ever have. It was very delightful. After that, he took me to a local yarn store. I didn't end up buying anything. I have a little bit of a problem with going to local yarn stores in that all of the yarn is really fancy. And I'm not a fancy crafter with my materials. I much prefer just like the cheap stuff that you can get at like Walmart, just because it's cheap and accessible. And I just prefer it.
everything in there was like over $10 for one skein, and you only get like 100 grams of yarn. It was absurd. But they have a lot of really cool notions. I wish I'd recorded in there, but I was so engrossed in hanging out with my boyfriend that I didn't think about it. But after that, we went back to his place, I loaded up my stuff, and I came home. And that's kind of where my adventure ends. I came home, I unpacked everything. I didn't end up taking a nap like I said I was going to in the last segment. My cat really missed me. It was so nice being home and seeing her, seeing my mom, getting to sleep in my own bed. I slept like a rock last night. Woke up with sleep lines all over me. It was wonderful. But I really did enjoy this trip. Wednesday was a fiasco, but at least I can look back on it. It's over now. And we had some really stupid jokes that came out of it. We made some friends along the way. It was a really good time. I really and thoroughly enjoyed it, and I hope you guys did too. So for the last time for this vlog, thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more content like this in the future. Catch me over on Twitch. I stream Mondays, Tuesdays, and Saturdays doing crafty things and playing games. And as always, keep it crafty. Bye.